Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode of Foundry. And okay, I do remember where I left off this time. I was trying to get a hold of the second deposit I need, which is the eventually glass deposit, mineral rocks, whatever we want to call them. And I remember it was somewhere around here. There we go. It's over. Actually, I kind of liked building on the edge. I think I'm gonna do that again. Let's start with the personal lift or elevator. And well, we're gonna do tier 2 elevators just because. Actually, I do need to take a trip home to do a bit of resupply. I am running low on everything and I really don't like waiting for things to be built. While that's happening, let's have a look, let's have a small recap of where we're at. So the plan for today is, well, the plan for today is quite simple, I think. We get mineral rocks, we get the ignium, I think, and we build stations over here for all of them. I could probably also get this ignium deposit. Doesn't really matter. They are both going. Okay. Excuse me, what's happening here? These are, is it a very, oh yeah, okay. What's happening is that this is a very fast research. And the system is not designed to handle research that's that fast. That's okay. There is plenty of time. How am I doing with train tracks? I have plenty. Blocks I have extremely few. That is not great. Yeah, I had none of those things. I had almost no blocks. Steel, I still have some steel, but let's get a bit more. Train tracks, I'm good. Pipes, I am... could do a bit better. I think that is better. And Technum rods, that should hold me for a while. I don't think I need anything else right now. Plenty of belts, plenty of other stuff. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's head back. That looks like a very generous deposit. I don't know if... It's not based on the height, because this is lower, so it should be smaller. This is almost surface level, so it's definitely not based on the height. Do I have power? I do have power. When I get back here, I want to have a quick look at my finances. I know I have a couple of extra belts over here that I will need to, well, ideally do something with them. But right now I am over. Actually, let's sort this out very quickly by donating. I still have a lot of station upgrades queued up and not that much construction material, so it's gonna take a while for that to catch up. Anyway, while that is happening, I will need to dig, so I'll take this and head down over here. And I do have everything built. Okay, this is gonna be good enough. And what level is this? 107. While that's happening, I'll do two things. First is to expand the power line as far as I can. Too far? Okay, all the way over here, that's good. Now this is the very nasty part about digging in mountains. Dredging the power line is gonna be a problem. I'll do that over here. And well, I think that by this time that would have already finished digging. Let's get power down here, and I'll set up this mine first. Yep, we did finish digging, and let's see. Yep, that is perfect. Let's go maybe 3 that way, and I think it's gonna be a bit more to the right, to the left. So let's see, this is still not the edge. That was the edge, however. And let's see how... Oh, okay, there's that cave over here. I've never had that happen. I've never seen that happening either. Okay, let's go one more. I usually get the full width of the deposit. I don't get halves. It is all good. Quite a bit to excavate here, isn't it? Okay, the boats are gonna do their thing over there. I am going to do my thing over here. I still have one transformer. We have... Oh, okay, connection is done. Cool. We'll take that one, and over here I should be able to... do this. I want to start excavating this part. Make sure that and of course I am out of circuits. That was a bit unexpected, but it's what it is. Let's set up the belts first. That's gonna be the first belt. And the second belt. It does work substantially faster if I keep relocating, but at the same time I want to build, not relocate. Why does this say no power? Did I not connect? Really? I was sure I put the... I was sure I put it on this side of the... of the lift. It's on the outside of the lift. Oh. Of course I did. I put the wrong one. So let's put the bottom again. We live, we learn. I'm a bit surprised about the no power message, but we'll figure that out very fast. I'm just gonna use this as hide. Just a bit too close, but it is okay. I'll actually remove this, I think, and I'll just drag the belt. Maybe something like that. I think that will be good enough. As I was saying, I did do 2 belts down there, but I think just one will suffice for now. Okay, hopefully that's gonna give me resources. We'll have another look if no resources come through in a few minutes. But for now, let's have a look at the glass recipe. I know I've glanced over it yesterday. Maybe glance is not the second word. I've actually looked quite a bit into it, but as far as I can remember, we're converting one lane. Yeah, so it's 10 to 30 and then 60 to 12, so it's 20 to 12. We're converting one lane in just over half a lane, so maybe it's worth doing smelting closer to there. But let's see. I would need 32 crushers. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of crushers. And 32 crushers, and I'm gonna use two crushers to one smelter, which is a very fixed ratio. So let's start drawing up a bit. I might end up moving it, but I might not move it, we'll see. That's 32 of them, and I'll need, how many, 16? Yeah, 16. That's 16 crushers, 16 smelters. Yeah, this platform is almost definitely not enough, and there's no point in going all the way over there with so many belts. Let's do something here. I do want to at least get power through. Is it a safe space to build? I believe it should be a safe space to build. Let's leave a bit of room. So configure crusher. So this is gonna do gravel. And what I'm thinking, not sure if right or wrong, but what I'm thinking is this is gonna be the input lane. I'll have the gravel lane over here, and then I'll have the final output lane collecting everything over here. That is 48. That's gonna be a very long build. I might just like do a loop or something like that. Well, let's stick with this. Eventually, if I end up keeping this after the deposit runs out, I'll just add stations. Same for same for Technum. I'll just add stations to deliver here so I don't have to rebuild. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. One, two, three, four, five. So this is 10. I need a lot more. Okay, let's do a lot more. And it needs to go to that train station. We'll figure it out later. So that this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 20. I need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this turned up to be longer than I thought it would be. I'll run the belt the other way. I could have done a double side build. I might actually leave room to do a double side build later. What I will do is I will move doesn't really matter, I'll keep it here. I was thinking that I might consider moving the output, the intermediary output on the other side, but in the end it wouldn't be all that relevant. The same space is wasted unless I want to use length 3 splitters, or sorters, which I do not want to use. Do I even have that many? Oh, I don't have that many even for the small ones, which is a bit concerning. Do I have enough materials? I can just steal plates from there. I probably should, because I don't know what I'm running out of. Cool, so that is that one. I now need to do a lot of small belts, which is never fun. Lots of clicking and dragging and making sure that I space things out properly. Yet again, blueprints would be quite awesome. lot of things. So I will start to recycle. I said I'm gonna leave one gap there. So at least I can create all the parts I need. And well, in the end, it's oh, yes, you do need power. In the end, it's no rush. I can manually craft the parts. I have plenty of time until I actually finish the setup. Yep, that didn't look right. Cool, and we have glass. I just need to get this into a train. I thought there was another one that looked odd. A good thing I'm doing so many back and forth runs. Okay, stop that. I need to get myself 2 lifts. That looks right. I think that looks right. I don't want to take it this low this time. I think that this will be good enough. Let's see, output here and input over here. Cool, everything is connected. I kind of want to check on my power grid, but at the same time I don't. Because I have a very good idea how I'm gonna see my current power situation as. And I know I'm not gonna like it. There we go, connection done. That's ignium, this is glass, and we are putting glass into this one. It actually matches. Ignium rubble would be just a belt. The height is 125. I might not even need... I'll do a freight lift. I'm not gonna do... I'm running low on belt. So yeah, I'll do the freight lift. I'm not gonna do the personal lift over there. Okay, I I need to get into my robot to actually figure out where I'm going. I think I'm going somewhere around here. Let's see. Not, oh, almost not even buried. That is very nice of the RNG. Stay in front here, and you know what, I'll do the simplest thing I can ever do. Eight by 4 power supply over there. Really? And I'm out of polymer boards as well. Deposits are... Oi, this is extremely small. Luckily I have at least one more there. I'm also quite sure that's not enough belt. We'll see how much I can go with this belt. You know, I know it's not enough, so let's do I have any other obstacles? I don't see any other obstacles very close by. Well, it is what it is. 300 is 300. We'll take it. Okay, that was a good stretch. Let's clear out the obstacles and see how I connect this into the train station. Okay, I am at the train station. The inputs are over here. That was wrong on so many levels. At least 2 of them, if not 3. Okay, outputs still need to go 2 levels down, I believe. I could have went 1 level higher, but it really doesn't matter. Let's clean up all the rubbish I have in my inventory, of which I do have plenty. Okay, I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Don't think I am. So we have glass, we have... Oh, right. Yes, there was one more thing I was considering. Given the fact that I have Technum ore here, I kind of don't want to build here. Plus, I do need to make a I'll need to make a separate station. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I'll build that, the Technum ore. At the oil setup. Surely there are some more researches I can be queuing up. Really hope I didn't forget anything. Anyway, while I'm moving, there's a lot of... orange stuff in my inventory that I don't like. Okay, that's good. And just to be sure, I am not colliding with anything here. That's good. Let's do a quick restock. I am out of everything. My initial iron deposit is still going. I have not been using it as much as I should have probably, but nevertheless. Okay, we need Xeno power cores damaged in order to continue. I could have access to them. You know what? I will actually go for the power cores. I'll make a small detour. So yeah, let's do this. Let's go for power cores. Can I make at least one elevator? I can. I'll need that to dig down to the power cores. I want to get the upgrades generally as quickly as possible without being too much of an inconvenience, that is. Which way am I heading? If I'm exploring, I might as well explore in this direction. It's always nicer to build over open ground than over mountains, for obvious reasons. Q, and finally we'll have the research. Still nothing in range, that's... Oh, there we go. Somewhere around here. Okay. We can place the lift over here like this and let's configure it. So I need to go 83 below. I am at 35, that means 52. Oh, that's gonna be a lot to dig. What am I gonna do in the meantime? Okay, some mineral rocks over there. I think that's the only other deposit I have in the line of sight right now. So let's see. I think that all of this is one big large deposit, but it's gonna take a long time for the elevator to dig down. Another resource patch, I wonder what that is. That would matter quite a lot. So these are technically the infinite resource patches. Although I do have to say I found them a bit underwhelming initially. I can only put like at most I'll be able to get one, maybe if I'm lucky, 2 belts. Yeah, that's the resource deposit. We'll see what that actually is. And I think I can get back to my deposit, to my lift. Done a bit more scouting, so one more ignium, one more iron ore, olumite, sure. Probably this was the best finding, and whatever that's gonna be. I will build a radar fairly soon. Okay, that's what I wanted to get. I wanted to get more belt. Is this done? $55, it's almost there. And well, that's gonna open everything else. We still have quite a bit of research left to go. And then we'll go into infinite research. Not that we need it all that much. I think that the resources are in very high abundance still. Might be interesting to do a run with extremely scarce resources, actually make distances matter. I think that doing this, so 4 by 12 by 2. This is probably still gonna be okay, this was faster. And there we go, the first Xeno power core. Let's see, can I actually place the Omni Analyzer anywhere and do the analysis? We'll need probably 2 or 3 caves. Okay, so it was over here. So this is the mine for Xeno scrap. And we might want to unlock this one first because I will need way too much scrap to collect by hand. Very nice upgrades though. We can improve our Xeno logistics, both how many we can supply but also the supply speed, construction drone range, crafting speed, and number of drones. This will unblock charged xenocrystals, but nevertheless, the damaged power cores we do need to collect by hand, and they are quite a lot. So let's actually do a tally, see how many I need. Okay, that's 8, that's 10, that's 15, 20, 25, 45. 45 is a lot. I just hope that this is it cannot be this small. Surely it cannot be this small. Let me do a test. Okay. I knew that there was another cave around here. I'll leave a landmark to know where to get back. I didn't want to spend all the time to dig for another level. So you know what? I need to collect at least 100 Xeno scrap as well. Might as... Oh, okay. That is a very lucky find. Because technically I cannot search for that just yet. This is the node that's gonna allow me to mine for scrap automatically. And you know what? Since I'm here, I'll actually build a personal elevator. I will want to power this one as quickly as possible. It is marked on the map now, so I don't risk losing it, but nevertheless. I have to say, I've actually, in my previous playthrough and only playthrough, I've never actually... oh no, I'm lying, I did build one of those eventually. I don't know if it can produce damaged cores. I'm pretty sure it doesn't produce damaged cores though. That would be way too nice. This looks like a fairly decent cave. Now, one problem I will have here is I have no clue where the surface is. Nevertheless, let's build 130. We'll see where we end up. How many cores do I have now? Okay, not bad. That's already 7. Let's go exploring this way. This is a very nice cave, very big. Really hope I get at least one more. And there we go. At least one more. Let's see how many I can actually get in total. I'm not gonna go that way. I believe that that's where my elevator is. Let's see how much this one stretches. Okay, there's more. Circle back to where we started from. Not promising, but let's explore the other side. I would definitely miss this tunnel. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything I've missed. I don't think there is. And since I am here, for a reason I thought I'd lost my analyzer. I've never built this one. Looks interesting though. I'm wondering if I want to get anything first before getting this one, and I don't think I do. These two are the main buildings to get, then probably priority on crafting, drone range. Maybe drone range first, but I do have 2 more cores left. Yep, let's get the drone range, that's always useful, and well, I'm out of scrap, which is fine. Is this done? So the drone range was the main one that I was after. Well, the fact that I got one this fast definitely helps. Let's see, am I out? Oh, sort of. I did get out. Let's collect that lift and let's get back to building. first drop by the base. I will need to get... Where are they? I don't know, maybe that, and make, I don't know, maybe about 50 of these. And with that in mind, I probably should have... gotten the crafting speed. So I did run out of those things. I have plenty of plates. How am I doing with circuits? I still have a lot of circuits. That's good. Let's just go fetch the whole belt stack. And well, let's work on oil now. And I think I'll start off by recapping all the things I need to build with oil. I really don't remember if I need technom rods or not. That's the first big question, so not for these two. For some reason I remember something requiring technom rods. I might be completely mistaken at the same time. Our modular buildings, that's not interesting. I'm not gonna hover everything in there. I'm not gonna hover the robots now. There we go. The batteries require technom rods. Is that the only thing? Any intermediates? No? Okay. We'll take that. Let's tap the Technomore. Oh, right. That's one thing I was completely out of. You know what? I'll get more later. For now, let's do this, and I have the personal elevator. I have everything I need to build this. Should be... Oh, there it is. I think I'll build over here this time. For some reason I always get a bit of vertigo when I fall from high distances, even though it's just a game. What's the distance? That's a bit too close. Let's build here. Can I get power? Yeah, this close enough. Do I have the lifts? No, lifts still not done. Sure, I'll build that center. I kind of wanted to be a bit more to the side, but let's do it the other way. Make this the bottom to make sure that this lines up properly. And am I gonna build a platform all the way? Sure, why not? Where's my platform? This is a bit too long. I might want to build closer to the train station just a bit. Cool. Oh, we use that. Did I set? Damn it. So I'll actually get 2 lanes and process both. I think I'm gonna process over to the left here. Let's finish setting this up, and we'll figure the rest out once I get up. Nope, it is this way. I realized I can probably do this while mining or while digging with the rails. Depends which way we're gonna look at it. Hopefully that's gonna get me faster to finish digging up this whole thing. didn't grab everything. It's okay. Not the biggest of deposits by the looks of it. Okay, let's stay here. That's gonna be a good spot for a while. So 3 all the way over here. Did I finish all the research? Yes, I did. There is nothing more I can research right now. That's good. We will move to blue belts very soon, and I do believe that these deposits will get upgraded. Because I am going to prioritize research over space expansion, at least for now. Really? I've placed it the other way around. There we go, we have 2 lanes fully operational. Does this one see the resources? Yes, it does. Okay, I will need a lot of loaders. Mostly L1 and L2. Okay, cargo is incoming. And I don't know, I think that this looks like a nice area to start processing. I will get 2 belts, but I'll probably get the other belt offset. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a big build, I've just realized. Because I'm not getting processed ore, I'm getting raw ore. I need to crush first. So let's get 14 crushers. Can I even make 14 crushers? No, I cannot. Okay, let's go back home. I'm making electronic components, so that's not good. Let's go. Grab this, grab that. What do I want to grab? First of all, I think I need to two of these before I forget, but I'm gonna leave. All of this in a chest for now. Yep, so I'm low on plates and I'm low on rods, metal parts. I'm low on a lot of things. The TLDR. Steel. I still have plenty of steel. Let's see. Quarry is a very interesting building in principle, but it's so slow that it's basically useless. Okay, I will then need a lot of smelters. How many? 32 smelters. And then I will need way too many assemblers. Plate limit is good. I don't know if 28 assemblers are gonna be enough, but let's go and start the build. I swear I had 2 crushers extra. Anyway, I have all the crushers I need now. We'll build that way. This area is... I'm not gonna worry about the space. Technically it's easier to make 2 belts on the same area because it's easier to grab. You don't have to waste one space here and one space here to put inserters. You can stack inserters, but again, I'm not gonna worry about that one right now. Okay, let's get out of flight mode into build mode. also if I put both on the same side, I cannot also grab with these machines at the same time. Can I make more mistakes? Okay, let's count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might not use that many Mark IIs, so let's see. I'll prioritize doing the Mark 1s for now. I have 85 Mark II. Hopefully that's gonna be enough for a while. Okay, that was the easy part. Now I very well know that this is not gonna be able to sustain one full belt, but let me do quick math. So I have 320. If I do 320 plus 160, that's gonna be 480. So that's the total output of Technum rods. And I'm going to need 60 Technum rods per electronic components machine. It's 30 from the recipe and 60 wires. 60 wire require 30 rods, so yeah, it's 30 plus 30, it's gonna be 60. And I said I have 488. I'll be able to build 8 machines. That's 8 plus another 4, that's gonna be 12 machines in total. 1 to produce rods, 2 to produce electronic components. And how much? Okay, let's build the machines first. I'll figure out the how much later. I'll build them over here and I'll do the double lane over on this side. So let's see, this is the coil, this is gonna be the electronics, and I do want to get, I said, 8 of them. 8 times 6 is 48. I'm just double checking myself. 2, 4, 6, 8. Perfect. And given that these guys barely outlength the rods, I think I should be able to draw enough from the belt to make all the throughput last. So this is 30 per minute, this is This is not great. I actually need to move them a bit more. So 60, this is gonna be 120, and this is gonna be 150. And after I start drawing, I should draw more than I'm using. Although the offset is a bit too much, although I really didn't want to redo all of them. Okay, this should be better. So I am gonna stack up 90 before it gets to this machine. That's gonna take it down to 30, and over here it's 90 more. 120, 150, it's gonna be minus another 60. Yeah, this looks like enough buffer. I'm gonna wire the other way around. I want to make sure that I am actually able to sustain production. Yeah, and it's for builds like this where I would again really love blueprints. Okay, what's the output here? It's 30 times 8. 30 times 8 is 240. That means I cannot condense both belts into one single belt, which is a bit unfortunate. I would have preferred to do that. I guess I'll just mirror the build. Do I start outputting here? Let's start outputting, and let's start making way more of these. Not the most symmetrical, but it is what it is. I'll trim everything later. For now, let's just get everything placed down. I will need to steal some excess Technum rods just for the solar panels, but I think I'll just draw one of those belts. It shouldn't be all that relevant at the end of the day, I hope. Okay, that goes over there. Bye bye nature. Um, does that align? Yes, it does. Yep, it does. I think this is gonna be the last one. I'll fix that at the end. I don't want to run to copy paste yet again. Okay, that's good. Let's start wiring things up. Looks like it is sustainable. Maybe a bit too sustainable, but yeah, I'm not gonna drag that belt right now. We'll just have to trust that the system works. I'll do the outputs last over there. Let's do outputs over here. And let's start doing inputs. Okay, I guess that means that the other base has a fully saturated. Because once all of this starts working, I'll definitely not be able to keep up with power. Okay, I'll do these ones first. And now let's do outputs. Cool, we have outputs and we need, what else? We need inputs here. And finally outputs over here. And with this, I think we're finally ready to make some progress. No, we're not. There's gonna be one more ingredient that I'll need. let's actually plan how I'm gonna build this, because we cannot. Well, I could go up one level, I guess. Like, these are not all that tall. Yeah, let's build like that. I've never tried it, but I don't know, sounds interesting. This was by far the... You know what? Let's consider right now that I have just one belt. One belt, this is gonna move out of here at some point. Come on. That was not cool. I built a conveyor belt somewhere. I have no idea where that conveyor belt was built. Well, at some point we're gonna realize, maybe, that there's a weird conveyor belt somewhere. Okay, so I'll do inputs through here somewhere. Probably through here, because that's where all the train stations are gonna be. I'll leave this floor as is. Maybe do not so much buffer. Actually, I'm not gonna do any sort of buffer now that I think about it, because there is an upper build limit. That's the corner, so I shouldn't have this one. There's two things to build. One is mass microchip production. The second one is mass battery production. We're gonna start with mass battery production. Plates, components, glass, alumic acid. I think we've already discussed the ratios a bit last episode. We'll need ignium powder for that I do not have just yet, but I will build over here on site. And I need 562.5. That's a very specific number. Which is not the half of what this is producing, so I have no idea where they got that number from, but well, they got that number from somewhere, and I said I'm gonna do 2 gas refiners for now. I should already have 1 distillation column. Where did I put my burner? Very good question. And there we have it. That's where my flare stack is. I'll build another flare stack and I'll leave a bit of room here, just because. So flare stack over there. This is gonna be fully scalable. Let's go with this. This orientation for the building. Yep, I think that matches. You're gonna do this one. Cool. You know what? I'll place a T-pipe preemptively here. Okay, we're producing olomid gas. Next step is the distillation column, which I will want to align over here. How did I build over here? I went two up. I actually think I'm gonna go one down, just because the flare stack is I want a T-piece. There we go. The flare stack is down here, so I think it makes sense. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. Cool. That's flare stack output, and we need to collect the gas. This one I'll go one up. Okay, we will connect with a T-pipe over here, like this, and now we have the pipe. We'll get a pipe from here. Okay, so that's the first part. That's the olomic acid. Now we need, sorry, that's the olomid gas. We need olomic acid. For olomic acid, we need ignium powder, which we do not have, olomid gas, and water. How many olomic acid factories can we actually power? I have 2,700. And I need to divide that by 563. Yeah, it's just under 5 factories. I'll build 4. I'll go with the original plan. And that is, if I'm not mistaken, chemical processors. Yes, I need 4 chemical processors, which are these massive buildings. In the meantime, ignium. How much ignium do I need for 4 of those? It's 1 to 5, so the ratio is very good. One crusher will do 60 per minute. I need 8 crushers. Okay, let's make a quick pause here because that's a very high throughput. That's a 120 throughput, which means that I can barely sustain 2 of them with one belt. So I'm either gonna do what happens if I bring an ignium or belt? So the belt will definitely be able to sustain everything. And this is a long building. And inputs and outputs are gonna be staggered this way. I can definitely squeeze in a couple of crushers. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now is this. Let's leave a bit of room in the build. I'll get my ore kind of like this. So this is gonna be ignium rubble. We'll make a lift over there. Should be able to make a lift over there. And we're gonna have crushers. How many crushers? I said regardless I'm gonna need 8 crushers, so let's make them. So if I put 2 crushers over here, maybe move them one space over. If I set this one, where's the input port? Oh, I need 2 input ports and I need to leave a space, otherwise I'm gonna block the input ports. That's not great. Okay, we can do this. Not my preferred way of doing things, but it will have to do. Is there a nicer way? Let's think about it for a second. So instead of spiraling the belt, I can put them in line, but that's gonna take way too much space unnecessarily. I'd much rather build a bit more that way and it aligns things a bit better. Yeah, I guess What if I do output here? Oh, yes, the corners of these buildings are not actually input belts, so I cannot do that. Because if I would do this, I cannot bring them closer either. I don't know I'm even bothering. Let's go with this. Oh, really? I am out of building blocks. I think that this is the full width. Let's do the belt first. So one. Cool. Inputs. Let's do outputs now. I'll probably have to do a resupply run soon. So this one needs Olomit, which is already has its level. Let's connect. We'll run water on the next level, I guess. Let's. Those are connecting. Okay, that's good. Oh, I forgot one. Okay, I'm building 4 of these. I need to double check that. Very easy to extend. Over here is water. So the only other problem I have over here is that I either need to go one level out or I need to go down with the next input. And I think I'll choose the latter. Just need to figure out where this connects now. Let's go just one level higher. Oh, that's our water input. Probably gonna need water somewhere else as well, so might as well do that. Is there enough room over here now? Let's run it by this water pump. Oh wow, I am out of a lot of things at the moment. Can I run yeah, I can run it like this. And hopefully this is gonna make managing things easier. And I'll just go up. It is not red. How much? By how much is this not red? 130? Okay, I still have plenty of complexity left. I can extend this. So this means I have 2 inputs. I just need ignium. Okay, it is time. To hope I've done everything correctly, because I do not have train station set up just yet. Okay, I have train stations on the hotbar. I'm okay for them to overlap the wire. This is gonna be unload. Okay, they are properly aligned. Is it double B? I'll figure out. L2 oil. Ignium or rubble. How did I rename this station? Ignium rubble L2T1. L2 U2 oil. Okay, that's the name. And can I click on the train from here? I should be able to. So we're gonna get our first train functional in just a second. Hopefully. Full empty. Very simple conditions. So load 2, wait full, unload 2, wait empty, apply auto, and hello? valid path. Why no valid path? I must have mixed up a signal. Okay, if I tell you to go to this one, will you move? Okay, so it goes to there. No valid path to ignium rubble. Let's see what I've messed up. It was bound to happen. Okay, so up to here it should be valid. We can definitely make the left turn here. So that's not a problem. Did I mess up the entry? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, there's definitely at least one signal, if not more, missing here. So we need this one, we need this one, we need an output over here. This one is in a very bad spot, unfortunately, because it's preventing me from placing that signal. Okay, I do believe that we should be seeing our train coming in very quickly. Nope, not yet. We'll debug some more. Probably still missing some signals. So that intersection looks fine now. We go all the way here. And this one is messed up. That was the one that was blocking, that was actually blocking. Okay. I don't know how I didn't see the double arrows there. But yeah, now it can bypass through there. Go. Okay. Yeah, we're all good to go. Why no power? Because power is connected from that one. Or I should say was connected from that one. We have power now, it's gonna load. Let's head back. That one belt will not be able to sustain long term that train, but it should do a good job for a long enough time. I realized we have no more spaceship research. Hopefully we manage to get a few more supplies. We're not gonna be building materials anytime soon, and because of that not enough hunger space. Okay. I do have a bit of building material. And I can restore the reactor. This is gonna cost an arm and a leg, but it's gonna also give me a lot of power. I think definitely a better ratio than the solar panels. Do I need anything else? Yeah, let's get a focus. Let's extend the Fromlight Vault once. Let's extend the cargo bay once. And Galactic Market, I want to edit this. Let's target 5k. And once we get a ship extension, okay, I can actually do this. Not a lot of upgrades just yet. We'll get there though. Okay, where am I? Okay, let's sit here. So I want to get ignium over here. This is gonna be the top side. Looks good. Let's make sure that I can actually route my next train station here. And well, there should be plenty of space, but better safe than sorry. And I need to access the output ports, which is this one and this one. Did I do a mistake? Yes, I have. I need to be one space lower because if I'm not one space lower, I cannot put the loader. Cool. Where's my frame rate? Okay, better now. So this should take care of that and implicitly take care of the olumic acid. Finally, I need plates, electronic components, which I should have here, and glass. So I need to build 2 more train stations and 2 more trains. Let's see if I have the ingredients. I do. Just 2 train stations, and then I'll sort out that one in a moment. Let's figure out how I'm gonna route the resources through here. So one goes like this, one goes like this, and the other one goes one level higher. I need to get 3 resources in. It is what it is. Let's do the train stations first, so that the trains have time to supply the stations. There's gonna be a bit of a lag there. That's 12. I need 10 over here. That's good. Looks good as well. Nature is always in the way. Change signal over here. More nature. And let's do the trains first. I will forget, so before I forget, spaceships by big one recurring. So this should give me a substantially better construction material throughput. I kind of want to supply everything through here still, through that side. Can I build 6 more freight elevators? I'm running very low on resources, but that looks like it's still feasible. Glass, U2 oil, sure. So this is gonna be the glass, and how did I name the other station? Iron plates. And I have a train parked over here. Okay, this is full cargo. Empty autopilot. That should be that one. Let's make one more train. Let's hope I do have. Yes, I do. I do have enough for one more train. Yeah, this is my glass. So let's put the train right in the station. Configure. Glass load. add stop, glass unload oil. Pretty simple configuration. I'm not gonna go too crazy just yet. If we ever get to the optimization part, maybe we look at doing something a bit more extravagant, but for now I don't see the point. Hello? So what I'm thinking is can I get one more? Maybe even no. This one will definitely not work. I could get two more in, which is this needs to be one step further away. I'm gonna flip this once more. To gain a bit more space, and I think that this would allow me really? I cannot use the construction tool. I don't want to delete the rail track, so I need to be careful. Or anything else for that matter. Well, maybe other than those things. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Can I squeeze in the fourth? Yes, I can. This is actually gonna make it way easier. Intakes and right. That's why it's not outputting. I didn't tell it to output. Let's take care of this. Okay, glass delivered. And iron plates. Last one left is this one, which will come all the way up to here. Let's do the top bits. Eventually we will move that one at the bottom level, but for now it needs to be, I think, over here. Take, that's good. Output needs to be one level higher. Awesome. So that's my excess rubble. I have no idea which order I am unloading in, but nope, nope, nope. That will not work. That looked like a bug, the way the belt was dragged. Anyway, not all that relevant. Cool, we have all of our resources here, and let's have a quick look before I build anything. So we need to build 3 things to begin with. Energy cells, but also solar panels. I remember this was a small upgrade, but I want to make sure it actually is a small upgrade. Advanced machinery parts, which will require steel, circuit boards, which we will be able to reroute. Glass and sonoferrite plates, okay, sure. Battery large is actually a substantially simpler recipe, which makes me think that I'm just gonna drag a random belt up here for the small batteries. So plates and glass. We'll deal with advanced machinery parts later. And for now, tier 1s will be plates, components, and glass. So I want all 3 belts, plates, components, and glass, which are basically the same as this one. Okay, I'll want all 3 belts, first of all, on the bottom level, but on this side, not on this side of the build. Okay, I'm gonna craft in assemblers. No, that's gonna be fluid assemblers. Yes. And how many fluid assemblers did I say I can use? So I have 120 per fluid assembler. How many is this producing? I have it here. 300. And I have a total of 4. So that's gonna be 1200. This is, Yeah, that's gonna be exactly 10 fluid assemblers. Can I craft 10? No, but fortunately I'm just missing plates. And I can steal plates from here, so I got 6. I just want 4 more. There we go. Fluid, fluid, fluid. I wish I would have trash slots as well. And speaking of trash slots, the reason why I crafted this a very, very long time ago is to actually set that one up. I could now automate this, and the reason why I crafted this thing a long time ago was to set this one up. I definitely want just one slot. And I want to make sure I am jetpack fuel, there we go. Set it to 200 and forget about it. Cool, so I should have 10 of these things now. Probably not necessary, but I'll leave a bit of room. Well. And as I was saying, like right now, no connection between towers. I am getting blocks. I did realize that I'll need to fork one of these, otherwise the input output is gonna look really, is gonna be really messed up. I'll fork the easiest one, which is gonna be glass. So we're gonna have glass fed through this side. Plates. And electronic components. I just want to get batteries running. Yeah, the output is gonna be messed up anyway, by the looks of it. Yeah, it is what it is. Because I will not be able to get access to the iron plates. It is what it is. do some belt spaghetti over there. I don't think it's worth going too crazy right now with the way I manage those belts. Cool. This should be batteries up and running. I wonder what... 48, 48. Where am I building that? Where did I build that one? This is under voltaged. Let's put a large transformer. I don't understand why that would be connected to that one. So this should take care of one of the bottlenecks. This should... 48 crushers, 48 smelters. Where did I build that? Let's give names. I'm gonna have a lot of 5 megawatt mines, but those are very visible. This is main base. This means that this is the T1 where I'm throttled right now, but I'm not gonna go fix it just yet. Yep, I think I need to rebuild this. And I'm gonna build this using the same principle I was looking at using for my main bus. So this one's gonna go one lower, this one is gonna go one to the side and one lower. And okay, let's see. We're gonna clear this one as well. Okay, that works. This one is at this level, that's correct. So slope down over here, splitter. Slope down, splitter, and get the... Whoops. It was the other way around. Slope up. Splitter and get the iron plates through. This is gonna go and merge back in, merge onto a lane that's over here. Or am I going to do that? One here, one here. Can I just grab off of that one? So I can grab iron plates, that's not a problem. I cannot grab circuits. I'll do circuits on the other side along with glass, because I'm thinking that this one I'm actually gonna return, or maybe get down somewhere here. Let's see. I just want to build 2 factories, and you know what, let's get 2 things. One, we have this, we're producing most of the production is transport bots, so let's actually do focus research on this one. It's gonna be the best value for money. Where am I? Why is this not working? This should be always working. Did I not reconnect plates? No, I did reconnect plates. Okay, that's... no, sir. Oh. I accidentally switched order when I rewired. Okay, all good. So, I don't think I need that many. Do I still have 2 of these? Yes, I do. I'll see if I need more later, but for now, you're gonna be building the solar panels, small ones, and you're gonna be building small battery. And this is gonna be the output lane into a very simple logistics container, which I don't have anymore. Outputs, one here, one here. Inputs, and I need this to be an input as well. So I have plates, I need electronic components, I need glass, and I need rods. Rods, I will just do a very hacky lift over here for now. first is gonna be glass, second is going to be electronic components. Okay, that's the first one. Let's see. I cannot do over there, so I'm gonna do it the other way around. It would be a problem, I guess, with this design if I had to do too many from adjacent lanes. So pulling the next one would be only on the side, and I wouldn't be able to pull out the fourth one, but I don't think that's ever gonna be the case. So electronic components, they both need glass is only on this one, and that should be no, what? Wait. Okay, that should be electronic components. Now, very quick dive into circuits. I keep my circuits, actually I move them to control 9. 9th taskbar. This is gonna be a very simple setup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read I'll go over the setup in just a sec. I want to control the output. Okay, there we go. I want to control the output loaders so I don't produce too much. I cannot throttle this because I have multi-input. The way you control is with the tablet, and you have the Alt click to go into this interface, and this, there's no configuration here, this just outputs the broadcast the content of the connected cable to the connected cable. I will remove the tablet. I've made mine to be able to alt click even without the tablet. There's an option in settings. And we have two options here. I'm just gonna choose enable based on condition, and I want to enable this one when solar panels small less than, and let's say I want to build constant, I want to have 50. Yeah, let's go with 50. You can do copy paste, shift left click, shift right click to copy paste, and then go here and just do the same for battery small. If it's less than 50, close. And last but not least, two more freight elevators. I think that this is the correct way. Let's see. That's gonna be the bottom part. Want to close. So this one, do you need glass? You do not need glass. You need what's the rods that are gonna come through here, and this is just a temporary build. And I'm not gonna go too crazy with the solar panels for this with the small ones. The big ones are substantially better. Yep, that is my iron patch running out. I just want to see. $300 kilowatts times 50, that is 1500, 15 megawatts. Yeah, 15 megawatts. How much am I producing now? I'm producing about 19. I just want to sustain my steam production, reduce the ignium consumption for now. Okay, we can produce batteries as well. This will basically be 120, so I'm not producing to be able to sustain this. I'm sustaining this at a third maybe. It's okay, it's all good. It is producing, and I will go probably a bit further that way, somewhere up the very top of the map. Although this is very good building real estate. We'll see. Last thing for today, because I am getting ready to call it a day, I'll go fix up my main base. I need to go fix up my main base, so let's grab whatever I still have in stock here. Oh, okay, that is all gone. Everything is empty. This deposit should last me for quite a bit longer. I do need to sort out this thing. Okay, so this goes away and this belt goes into steel. This goes away, this belt was going into my cement production, and this was the supply for my main base smelting. Fortunately, my alt iron deposit is right here. Let's figure out exactly where it is. It's very low. Maybe something like this. Let's clear those. Let's do elevator once, and let's see. No freight elevators for me. That is very unfortunate. I do have steel. Steel is not a problem. Problem is the complete lack of iron ore. I actually need to go all the way back to the secondary train station. Oh, no, no, no. No, that's good. I have my freight elevator. I still have plates on me. Was steel the bottleneck then? I was out of... Yeah, I was out of steel. Where's the deposit? The deposit is at 67. I'm gonna still align it to the front. I need to remove the blocks from underneath, but keep I'll keep it like this. And let's see, I want to get 2 belts out of here. I'll set up the belts while that thing is digging. It's gonna take a while. How much am I consuming to produce cement? Is 1 belt enough? I want to find out. I am consuming 5 per minute. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's gonna be 40 per minute once, and this is going to consume 80 times 3. That's 240, that's 280. Okay, that's actually not bad. And I can do this. And then just belt back into that one. That's 1 belt, and this is 2nd belt into the smelters. So we've connected over on this side. Let's not forget power like I usually do. We're down to 67. Yeah, I'll have to move that lift out of the way, I think. It's not in the way per se, but yeah, I don't like what I've done there. This should run into the deposit. Barely. On which side am I not hitting the deposit? Or is it that bad of a deposit? Well, it's not a great deposit. But it will have to make do. Okay, we've done that cleanup. Let's see. Let me move over here. I'll leave the freight elevator there because I've already done it. Although I think I will dig a bit more. So, can I do that? Yes, I can. Okay, almost done. Do I use a large transformer over here? Whatever. Let's do a large transformer. I need one more of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Belt 1. I should see my freight elevator over here. There we go. Okay, those are working and our base is almost operational again. Okay, once those go up, I really wish I could rename from here, but kind of understand why it's not possible. I'm gonna know what that means later. Okay, so this needs to dig all the way down, but I can come back up. Yeah, my profits are really down over the last day and the vault extension has drained all of my funds. It is what it is. It's gonna take a while to dig all the way there. I should remember to build the lifts first. But okay, this should be able to restart my base. Let's do a quick check. Technam, we're still a third of the deposit left. So nothing to be too worried about there. ignium. This deposit should run out fairly soon. 86, yeah, not that much left. What else? This one, I'm not even gonna check it, it's gonna last for a long time. Well, we're already tapping an ignium deposit. It's a small one, it was about 300, but we can start working on the train station for the main base, which is probably gonna be facing this way, I was saying. I kind of don't want to run into the mountain here, but at the same time, well, actually no, I can very easily do the train station facing this way. That's not gonna be a problem. We'll do the loading over here, so we'll get the belts running all the way to here, lift it up here, and then yeah, that should be a good plan, I think. Do we have iron ore? Not yet. It has finished, and yeah, we're just getting now deliveries. 2 full belts, and our base should no longer be red in just a second. Oh, hey there. I'll just bring the chat on the screen so that it doesn't look like I'm talking to myself. Welcome back. I was actually just getting ready to sign off for today. We've made a bit of progress. We have trains functional. Maybe I'll just quickly showcase that. Right now I've just ran out of this iron ore deposit, the original one, and I've just switched over to my secondary deposit. I forgot to check how big it is, but it should hold me for a while. Not much ignium ore left, but today I'm mostly focused on oil industry. And I've built I managed to build the tougher of the two recipes, which is the batteries. Not only the batteries, but the solar panels and and small batteries as well. So the build here is quite simple. 2 flare stacks, or however these are called. We are very low on power. A lot of the base is working now. But anyway, we're producing aluminum gas here. We are crushing ignium powder. It's with a ratio of 2 machines per 1 thing that makes aluminum acid. And over here we're producing batteries. We need a lot of needed a lot of ingredients for it. Managed to get it working. I'm using a mini bus pattern here that I was explaining a bit earlier. And yeah, finally I've done a bit of logistic network. Not all that necessary, but kind of nice to have a bit of variation. It only produces up to 50 solar panels and 50 batteries. I'll take it out for now, and now it starts working again. And you can, the way this works is this cable reads the contents of the logistic container, carries the signal over to the loaders, and then simple condition here, if loaders are under 50, get things out of the factory. I could go the other way around and actually move the signals onto one of the Actually, let me do this. I'll move the signal onto an inserter, and the reason why I'm moving the signal onto an inserter is because I kind of don't want this to produce a lot of batteries when I'm already full here, which is what's currently happening. So this should now run out of, I have no idea, iron plates, as you can see it here. It works, looks great. I'll just grab all the solar panels I've produced so far. And trains was something we were talking about yesterday. I finally have them in action. 3 trains with very simple schedule. This is the ignium delivery train. Goes from this station over to this station and over to this station and just loads, carries things around. The trains here have very high throughput ratio, so a train with 2 wagons should be able to be good enough even for late game, I think, if not at least mid game. And just the final bit of the recap. We've finished this train station. I think we're producing iron plates, glass, and well, just tapped into the ignium rubble deposit. So 2 iron plate lanes being smelted here and 1 lane of glass, or almost half a lane of glass here. And yeah, that's basically the recap for today's stream. Base is up and running again once more. And with that being said, okay, on my computer the stream looked very laggy, but I think that's just my CPU being very slow. Yeah, that's basically all that was done today. Next stream we're gonna be looking at doing circuit boards, a lot of them, and building the main base train station, bringing circuits and batteries into the main base, and science pack, the yellow science pack. Also, I will be, with the yellow science pack, I will take a bit of a pause and build more robots to export to increase our funds. But yeah, that's kind of it for today. Thanks for joining. Sorry you only caught the end of the stream. But yeah, hopefully see you here next time. Have a great day. Bye.